All right, boys, welcome back to another session of card reviews, or as we prefer to call it, my friends fix my cards. Yeah, card correction, not card reviews. All right, yesterday we saw Warlock, and I actually forgot to ask you guys, just your general thoughts on the two keywords that I made. Do you think those would be keywords that could be in the Hearthstone? Because I think Transfuse is pretty strong, maybe.
So, Transfuse works when your hero power heals, right?
No, just when your hero heals, basically.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So I feel like it has to be used pretty sparingly, because it could be pretty busted.
I think Transfuse and Lifesteal go hand in hand.
For sure.
I think that keyword in Lifesteal
on the same card is pretty dangerous, though, obviously, because he just heals the same card.
I
But I mean, like, if another minion has Lifesteal, it would still transfuse to the other minion, right?
Exactly.
So they could still, yeah, for sure. So that's a fun little thing for sure.
And what was the other one?
Hidden, which is discovered, basically.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, honestly. I really like that. It's just that I noticed that if everybody gets to draw cards, that's what like Hearthstone has been doing nowadays.
Yeah.
Then who the fuck cares if one of the keywords is based on card generation? Because I really do like the fact that like it makes it even more. It makes more sense for the block. Like that was cool. That was a cool concept. I see what you're doing there.
Yeah. Well, yesterday, Warlock, we had a lot of, I was going to say monsters, that's my Yu-Gi-Oh brain. We had a lot of minions, okay? Few spells. Now, today we're going to be looking at Noxus Warrior, which is ironically somewhat the opposite. Now, first of all, we've already seen Darius yesterday. I might just drop him again here, but if you remember, basically it's Highlander deck, so it is one, if you want to play the Darius, discover everything in your deck, basically, you have to have one copy of each, and then you have the Swain on top of that. Ironically, here I only have, I believe, including Swain and Darius, 6 minions. The rest are spells. And so basically, if in a 30-card deck, we would have to fill the other 10 with maybe minions or something like that. But it's mostly spells today, less minions. So are we ready to just hop into it? Hi there. Remember to leave a like and drop a comment down below. Give me your ideas, what changes you would do for all these cards, and there are a lot more videos coming your way about Hearthstone and custom Hearthstone cards way beyond this series that I'm doing right now, because I'm having a lot of fun with it. So remember to subscribe. Well, I'm just going to jump into the very, very first, which is the hero for this one.
Okay, so we got a 6 mana Ambessa, the 4th principle, 5 armor. Whenever a card is discarded, gain 1 attack this turn and 1 armor. Battle Cry, your next card costs 6 less.
And here's the hero power.
Discard the top card of your deck, gain an empty mana crystal. Kai.
Is this obviously this fits your archetype? Is this just not the best top end for Pirate Warrior, Colton?
Could you guys explain what that would do?
So,
'cause I'm not very familiar with pirates.
basically, Pirate Warrior wants to kill you by turn 6. Anyway. And let's say if you think you're going to go longer.
Yeah.
And you're also doing the thing where you're discarding a bunch of cards and sifting through the 30 card pile that you have.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is going to be played. Like, kind of like no matter what.
I don't know if this was clear on the card or not, but I feel like when a hero says gain 1 attack, it is to the hero, right? Is that clear?
Yep.
That makes sense? Okay, just make sure.
Whenever a card is discarded, gain 1 attack. And...
yeah, pretty much. So if it's a... yeah, that makes sense. This turn, and then 1 armor. So the way this works as well is basically as soon as you play this, you're getting almost permanently +2. As long as you have a deck, you have permanently +2 attack and +2 armor like every single turn.
I think honestly though, for the now that you've pointed that out, you could put Battlecry at the start of the whole spiel and just go, Battlecry, your next card costs 6 less, and for the rest of the game, whenever card is discarded, gain 1 attack and 1 armor.
This turn, yeah,
For
1
this
armor.
turn.
Yeah, and then 1 armor. The reason I put Battlecry at the bottom, I'm always not sure how cards. I get it. I'm never sure how cards read. But I mean, no, you're right actually, because it wouldn't change anything about the Battlecry itself. Because one of them is a passive, but then you could separate it by a keyword just to make sure it's like clear. But
Exactly.
Even if it wasn't separated, I think it would still make sense.
I think so too.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is also, and why this would be a good top end for like Pirate Warrior and stuff is, for the next card you want to play is 6-0, is a 6-drop, and let's say you're playing a 6-drop that like, what's his name? Leroy Jenkins. That's also now it's still in standard. And this is a perfect 6-drop into Leroy Jenkins, and then like, you still have HP left, so I'm going to get 1 attack and 1 armor just at the start of the turn. I'm gonna get another 1 attack and 1 armor for discarding the top card of my deck. Like,
yeah, if you play this on 7, no? Because you have to use your hero power.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right. But still, like, it's. Oh no, I'm talking about the next turn. Like the next turn you
Yeah.
start, and that's just
The
without
next turn, you
using
get
any
basically
mana.
+3/+3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Should this be
now-
7? Do you guys think, or 6?
Sorry.
Should this be a 7 cost, or a 6? Okay.
I think if this is a turn the corner kind of, if you're using this as the sort of like end the game, like what would your envision to like use this as the end of the game? I think, or...
Not necessarily, no.
I see that's where it fits the best, I guess.
I just feel like as long as you have a deck, having, more armor passive every turn, and I know there's some cards out there that like double the armor you get as well, so I feel like this is just constant pressure. If you still have a deck.
I'm not even worried about the armor.
No, but just in a way of like suffocation. Like not only do you have attack consistently every turn on your hero, but you also gain armor, and so it's kind of just like maybe it's suffocating kind of resource-wise because she gets beefier and she can attack, and it's just really good in the background. Plus, you can gain more mana crystals later on, which is something Warrior does right now, I think. Like, I've seen Warriors with, like, 16 or 17 or whatever. Especially with Terran.
I just feel like this is trying to end the game, and being at 6 mana, it might be too much. But also, nerfing this to 6 might not be the best idea either. Or, putting it to 5 might not be the best idea.
No,
either.
I don't think I've ever seen a hero at 5. Has there ever been a hero at 5?
Guff. There's
Guff.
Guff. Oh, okay.
Nope. There's also been another one. The Thrall one. The Shaman one.
Yeah, Shaman Thrall. Yeah.
So 5 would be the minimum.
I think you could play this at 5.
I could play
I'll
this
put this
at
at
5.
And it just reduced it by 5, not 6.
Yeah, exactly. 5/5, 5/4, 5/3. Is it always 5 armor for a hero?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Usually.
Really? Play this at 5.
I just don't like.
Maybe, yeah.
It doesn't. Okay, here, I'm just going to say it again. It does nothing when you play it, other than allow you to play another card which you were already going to play.
Mhm.
So, then, what this is going to do is its passive and hero power are going to be what you're using off of this.
Yeah.
So then you're thinking about like next turn and the turns after. So this is like end the game, deal damage to somebody's face. Like this is what this feels like. So, like, yeah, 5 mana. Could be
5
good.
mana, damn.
Yeah.
Jesus. What do you guys think of the hero power? Generally.
I think it should also give you +1 attack and 1 armor.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
I mean, it does.
Bro, imagine you have a weapon on this bitch. Like, it's gotta be pretty insane.
I wanted to give it more. Like, I don't feel like you're.
I mean,
yeah, but you're discarding more cards.
I don't know why we're gaining a mana.
Yeah, exactly. That's I guess what I'm saying. I don't know what we're
Like,
you could just make it one armor and one attack.
What's that doing?
Maybe we'll need a little bit more context. I think maybe.
Maybe.
We'll...
Iron Maiden, 2 mana, 2/3. She has taunt, battle cry. If you've gained armor this turn, discover a minion to magnetize. What is the pool of minions that I am discovering in?
It's magnetic cards basically. Right now there are none in standard technically, but just for the sake of the card, it would be like you get to discover 3 magnetic cards and then magnetize it to this. The reason why I just said discover a minion to magnetize to this is because it kind of, in theory, according to the rules, you can't magnetize anything that's not magnetic. So just the wording of discover a magnetic card, then magnetize it to this, which is kind of large for the box. And I figured the way of writing it this way would still work because you can't magnetize what's not magnetic, right? Does that make sense?
True, but the way you say this is you're discovering a random minion and then it's eating it. It would
I would have to write discover a magnetic minion?
Yep.
Okay.
To magnetize to this.
Yeah. It was just a lot of bold keywords and it was taking up space and the thing was weird, so I just figured minions that magnetize have to be magnetic. I can maybe shorten it to this, but maybe I can't.
It's not bad.
I agree.
But you're playing it on like turn 4 at the earliest, and that's
Yeah. Would you, let's say, ignoring the whole Noxus Warrior thing, would you ever put this in a Warrior deck?
So, when I look at this card and the way you've worded it, I think about the 2 mana 2/2 that draw 2 cards when you gain armor in a turn. And that was like a lukewarm card. So I'm gonna probably say this is probably a lukewarm card. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, fair enough. That's roughly where I thought about. It's roughly where I put this. So I think it's a. I don't know if it's a common card or a rare card. Might be a common.
It's common. Well, no, it's. I guess you know what's funny. I actually think it does too much to be a common, so it's probably a rare.
Just the sheer amount of stuff, even though it's not strength-wise, it's just the amount of stuff would be
2 mana Mercenaries for hire. Summon a 3-cost minion from your class. Give it Death Rattle, get a coin.
There's a Rogue Warrior card.
This is a good card.
That's good.
This is a good card. I'd want to play that card.
I don't think it's in every deck, but it's a good card.
Yeah, it's just a good card.
Because I feel like this is in yeah, I don't know. What deck is this in? What is this?
It's good in Rogue. It's very good in Rogue. But
yeah.
Other than that, it's like
decks? Probably just combo decks then.
Fun fact: I originally this card, everything is the same, but down by 1. So it was like a 1 mana summon like a 2-cost minion and then give it a coin. The problem is immediately I thought in my head, bro, if you are going second and you play this turn 1, you get 2 coins like with a 2-cost minion. It's like normally you would coin to get a 2-cost minion, but now not only do you get a 2-cost minion, but you get 2 coins for it. And so I remember at 1 mana, summon a 2-cost minion with Death Rattle, get a coin. I was like, actually, that is completely broken. I bumped it all up by 1, and it made sense to me.
If we're thinking about all cards that Warrior have, you could get like a minion like Bomb Wrangler, which whenever it takes damage, it gets like a 1/1 fucking bomb. You could get like Cargo Guard, which is like a pirate that gains armor. You could get. Oh, this seems like it's part of your. If this is in Wild, I just don't know how to like. If it's in Standard, it's hard to like judge it.
I think you guys can think about Wild as well if you want. I mean, we did that last time as well, right? Again, even with Iron Maiden, like Iron Maiden can only be played in Wild technically, I think, right now. So
yeah,
there are no magnetic cards.
But Like Defias Cannoneer, that's a 3 mana 3/3 that whenever you attack, it deals 2 damage to 2 random two random enemies, which is like great for you. Frothing Berserker, like this, the deck you're playing with Hunter or Warrior that you've I said, well, spoiler alert. You're just going with face. You're like so like the minions you're getting off of. You're looking for like high class 3-drop minions that you want to play on turn 2. So like Frothing Berserker, Defias, like so like it's good. Oh, and like Kobold Barbarian. That's the 3 mana 4/4. There's just like good cards, like and like. Okay, I'm gonna say one more, and that's it. But and this is probably the best one that you could get off of it. But Rokara, which is the legendary minion that is rush after a friendly minion attacks and survives, give it +1/+1. So it's just a fucking make your minions bigger. So I don't know. I just feel like this is really cool. I actually like it. If you're doing it, and it makes sense for Warrior and Rogue, because this is what you printed makes me think of Pirate Rogue or Pirate Warrior. And guess what? Pirate Rogue and Pirate Warrior are usually hand in hand.
Yeah, those are the two that use pirates the most. Yeah.
Exactly. So like this makes a lot of sense to me.
Oh yeah. Did you guys agree with me for the first part where if I bumped this all down by 1, it would be broken?
I like that it's 2 to 3. I really like that it's 2 to 3.
Yeah. But I'm just asking, is 1 to 2 broken like I thought it would be?
I don't think it's broken.
I thought I like it better this way for sure, but I like it better this way because I thought 1 mana summon a 2 would be too insane of a swing, because you already have a coin to kind of change tempo, but now you get basically 2 coins for 1 mana.
No, I like this. This is okay the way it is. Yeah, I think. Thornmail. It's a 2 mana warrior weapon. After you gain armor, inflict equal damage split among random enemy minions, lose 1 durability. It's good, but I want it to do damage based off the armor when a minion attacks you.
Flavor-wise, you mean?
Yeah.
So
a
like,
minion attacks,
so
you
like,
deal damage to that minion based off the armor loss.
Based on the armor lost. So it's literally just reflect?
Yes. Which is exactly what Thornmail I think of when you think of when I think of Thornmail, that's what I think of. But
I disagree. I prefer my flavor here. But I understand what you mean by like if you attack, because that would be very in line with the game. But I think just gameplay wise, I kind of prefer this effect, I think.
That's fair. I see what you're going for.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's a good card. I like how it works. I just like when I look at Thornmail, I feel like it's going to reflect damage and not just shoot damage out for randomly.
Maybe a basic question, Colton. Would you run this in another warrior deck, or just generally?
No.
Is it too weak?
I would not run this in a warrior deck. Why does warrior need more board clear? 1 mana 3/1 Ironspike Whip. If this card was discarded, equip it to your hero and give it death rattle. Shuffle this into your deck.
This is exactly the card that you want.
Now we're fucking talking.
See, if you have Thornmail on and you discard this using the hero power, it auto equips and Thornmail is wasted.
Yep.
Why
are we putting Thornmail in the deck? This is a hate on Thornmail club.
Sorry.
All right. There we go.
Just like Thornmail for.
We are awake now. We are shitting on Thornmail. Okay. Yep. Fair enough.
It's a cooking weapon. This is exactly if you are doing what Darius is doing.
Yeah.
This is exactly the weapon you want. Insanity. Oh, you can't have 2 of them. Oh.
No, you can't. So basically everything is legendary. Yeah. Plus you get to use this. It just goes back in your deck until basically this would be technically the last card that you draw, and then once you draw it, it doesn't have the death rattle. So This is just coming back over and over again. Yeah. This is a oh right. Oh, what was I going to say is the art for all the weapons in items in League fits so badly because they're so already zoomed in that when you have to put them in a circle, they're like even more zoomed in, and it makes no sense. Like Ironspike Whip is struggling in that circle right now. Oh
Yeah,
man.
there's something going on in there. I wish this was in the game.
You wish this was in the game. Well, I mean, like,
True, bro, like,
yeah, but how would you discard this card though?
I know, but like I wish
I'm
like
sure there's a way with Pirate Warrior.
I'm sure there's a way
Maybe.
to discard stuff.
Yeah, there's been more and more discard stuff lately, but
If your enemy discards it, you're pogging out of your mind.
Even literally though.
alrighty. First of all, too many lines.
5 lines.
Okay.
Oh,
3
this-
mana, Medarda or Medarda.
Medarda?
Yeah, I don't fucking
Oh
Medarda.
my god. Bro didn't watch Arcane or something.
I just bad with names, dude.
Okay. fair.
She has Divine Shield. If this card gets discarded, summon it and add a Medarda Crest to your hand. Spell Burst, give Divine Shield to adjacent minions. Okay, where's the other card?
I will drop it. I just wanted you to read first. Alright, here we go. This is what the game is about.
What?
Read it as well.
It's a quest. Okay,
What?
Medarda Crest. It's a 1-drop quest. Have 0 cards in your hand. Reward, fill your hand with cards you've discarded and restore your mana crystals. So it should be legendary.
Well, I mean, you can't slot this card.
You can't play it, so it doesn't have a
No,
gem.
no. The crest needs a dragon. I guess that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that makes sense. 100%. 100%.
Yeah. But other than that,
Yeah.
that makes it a quest actually, so it doesn't need to be a side quest.
Yeah.
You could have it be empty your hand instead of have 0 cards in hand. Because there is, I think, some side quest or quest that is emptying your hand. I remember Hunter doing that, or Deep.
Empty
Right.
your hand.
Because it's not like an effect that's saying to empty your hand. It's a quest. So.
Yep.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
makes
it's
sense. That
always
makes sense.
tricky.
Yeah. That makes sense. That you would word it differently.
Well, this wraps around to all the shitty cards that you, or all the good cards that you might have discarded.
True.
Yeah.
Because no matter what, this is either going in your hand or being played, and then you're getting the quest, and it's only 1 mana.
That activates the spell burst.
True.
Activate the spell burst.
Spell burst.
So what I'm gonna say is, this card alone is the big back that carries the package. Because if
Mhm.
without this card, your
And again,
package would not work.
Yep.
Here's the thing.
That's why I'm showing you a little bit early here, for sure.
You don't get the quest if you don't discard the card.
Yeah.
You draw this card.
Oh. Yeah, but you can discard it in your hand. He has ways to discard it from your hand, don't you?
That's true, but if you don't hit it, what if you don't hit it? Bro, you need to hope
Well,
that
bro,
Ari
you-
well, I mean, if you
Yeah, like
have a
cards
mulligan,
is in your opening hand.
yeah, if it's in your opening hand, you
Right?
mulligan it, right?
No, I mean you mulligan a card, and then
Into it.
she's the card that replaces it.
Into it.
And now she's in your
mulligan
opening
into it.
hand.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Now she's just there.
So yes,
There might be
that's
other
a
cards.
really bad instance. That's a really bad instance, but
It's
also
not
if
every
it's in your
game,
hand,
but it's gonna feel like shit.
It's gonna happen one time, and someone's gonna uninstall.
but
You're
also
just gonna
in
be
the
like,
same
"Oh."
aspect, like I said, guys, I feel like did you make cards that discard cards from your hand for a warrior?
Let me see here.
Because if you did, then it really doesn't matter, because all you have to do is make sure this is in when you discard cards from your hand. Then you're just gonna make sure this is in your hand.
I will say the only thing that discards cards is the hero power. So you are fucked if you mulligan this, actually.
If this is in your hand, you're fucked.
Well, there's other cards, but you guys will see. But this is definitely the cornerstone of late game. Slash the
So just
Just the
don't
turn kill.
draw it early game.
good luck.
Quite literally, just don't mulligan into it. Like,
It
that's
is-
Just don't ever draw it,
Legit-
good.
I mean, mulliganing it should technically be the only way, unless the opponent like makes you draw cards, or unless you actually slot draw cards in your own deck. But you don't really need to draw cards when you're going through your deck so fast. So that was my logic behind it. I didn't think about getting this mulligan back into your hand. That is pretty fucked. But there are still other ways to interact with discarded cards. So it's not the only one.
That's pretty fucked. Yeah, that's pretty fucked.
just get good, dude. Obviously, this
So
is pretty crazy because it's basically if you discard this card, it's 0 mana, 3/2, and 3 Divine Shields. Up to 3 Divine Shields.
Yeah, but it's also a 3 mana 3/2 Divine Shield itself. That makes it really hard to get rid of on the early game turns. Like normally it's hard to like ping once and then deal more damage. So like you are going to be the aggro deck, and you've set this up to be the aggro deck, and even with this card, it makes it even more the aggro deck. I like it. I like it.
This card was originally Mage Warrior. The problem is, I wanted the flavor for this card, especially lore-wise, to be Divine Shield oriented, and that's just too Paladin. And I was like, I don't think Mage runs that many Divine Shields. I don't think that's very flavor.
I'm gonna be honest with you. In Paladin, this is fucking trash.
Yeah. It's just
just for the
on adjacent minions, I guess. It's like Libram. Maybe put it in a Libram
Yeah.
deck.
Yeah, so this would just be a 3 mana 3/2 Divine Shield, and then you have to. I mean, you could put a 1 mana Secret maybe, and then you Divine Shield everything.
Librams is their spells.
I don't think the triple Divine Shield is too bad though, because even if you discard this on turn 2, it's not like you have any minions on board to actually get other Divine Shields. It's just gonna be oppressive early, which is fine for Legendary, I think.
It's a good minion.
I mean, you can have it out on turn 2 and not proc the spell burst until you put minions beside it.
Yeah, you just wait and then you could for sure.
Just don't be silly goofer.
Just be a silly goofer.
Use the cards you put in your deck in the way that they're supposed to be used. You didn't discover it, you know what it does.
Real and Brew.
3 mana, location, Reckoning Arena. Give a friendly minion taunt, +1/+1, and Death Rattle, gain 2 armor.
Too weak. It's gonna be 2 mana, but I like it.
So 2 mana 3,
Very good.
and everything's the same.
It should be. Yep.
Okay. I thought about it too. I thought about 3 mana being a little bit high, but
Or
2 mana 2.
Like if it's a 3 mana, it should give +2/+2.
Okay. I wasn't sure
Honestly,
about
I feel
the.
like it's a bigger buff to go to 2 mana than it is to go +2/+2.
It is a bigger buff to go to 2 mana, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying if you want to leave it at 3 and kind of keep it the same way with the same flavor, I think you could give it +2/+2.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have it 2 mana. I think.
I also think 2 mana just as
yeah.
ridiculous.
Just based on the rest of these cards as well. I have a lot of 3 mana stuff. So looking at my card list, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards that are 3 mana technically. So yeah, this at 2 I could see it. I wasn't sure about the balance about this card because I didn't know how strong making a minion of your choice have taunt, you know. But I'd rather leave it at 2 and then +1. Everything's the same than 3 mana and then +2/+2. I think. Would you play this at 2 mana in a warrior deck?
Absolutely, because
yeah.
this would be turn 1 creature, good creature, into turn 2 this,
Yeah.
and that's
Like,
insane.
You play a turn 1 discover or like draw from your deck a taunt that isn't a taunt, and then you make it taunt.
Yeah.
And you're just having a grand old time.
And you can kind of cheat your hero power 3 times with this card off of 2 mana, off the same cost. I know it's irrelevant. I'm just talking about armor. Like armor does nothing, right? I'm just like pointing things out. Obviously.
Army more, you know?
2 mana, the fleshing.
Yep. It's a
Give
thing in
all
Noxus.
minions Death Rattle, summon 2 1/1 Noxian Gladiators, and they're just vanilla minions.
Yep. I'm going to just drop the next card because you kind of need the next card, I think, for context.
And also, a 7 mana legendary, Zin, the Fleshing Champion. battle cry, deal 1 damage to all other minions, gain a random bonus effect for each one that died. That seems pretty good. Is it wrong for me to say the fleshing should be buffed that the Noxian gladiators have rush? Is that weird?
You could. I don't think it
'cause
matters too much.
Well, the thing is, okay, so when I see the fleshing, right? You're looking at the you're in an arena, where gladiator arena. And
Yeah.
we're,
So
you know,
so just real quick. Basically, the fleshing in Noxus, what happens is that, in case you didn't know in lore, so basically it's I think they would put a gladiator in, and every time he kills like one enemy gladiator, they slot in 2 people to replace him. And the Xin Zhao is one of the people that just never lost. He would just 1v15 people. So that's what the fleshing is. So it's pretty much exactly what it is in lore.
I mean, it's cool. Like I said, it's this is bonus effects. They don't give.
Maybe I could give them rush. Yeah,
like...
it could be cool actually. I think it's just a fun card to play, whether you play it or your opponent plays it. But on top of that, it gives you like pretty good setup for this one. Because potentially, Xin Zhao could just have every single bonus effect in the game in like 1 turn when he's summoned.
Yeah, that would be silly. But also, I think that's fine. It's a 7-mana legendary, and I feel like if you're gonna play,
and you're hitting your own minions too, technically. When you,
yeah, exactly. But I don't think 1/1 minions aren't doing a whole lot anymore. So realistically,
no, they're not really supposed to. I'm just thinking about like, you know, all those paladin 1/1 silver thingies, but they could just be like, you know, there's a lot of fighting on the board generally. There's just 1/1 Oxens. Everyone's just fucking hitting each other. I don't know. I think it's a fun card, but I don't know if it's a. I don't know if it's a good card. I don't know if it should be like 1 mana, but I think 2 mana is fine.
I think if you give it rush,
yeah,
it then becomes 2 options instead of 1 option. So if I think of this card in a vacuum, what I think about is the destroy all creatures, everybody gets a 2/2 treant. This is what this has a sort of the same feeling of.
Yeah.
And so the thing about that is like, cool, we get treants, and then like it just feels really like stale because everybody has like a 2/2, so they all just trade with one another. If you give them all rush, then you're like actually playing like a game, like it's like a game within a game. You know what I mean? So it's like it's like even fun for the people who play the game.
Yep.
To play with this card. I don't know. I if you don't change it, it's not that big of a deal. You still get 1/1s, and that's pretty cool. And it's also flavored.
It is a little bit of flavor. What do you guys think about Xin Zhao?
I think Xin Zhao is the amalgam. It's the same thing as the amalgam.
What's the amalgam?
The 1 amalgam man.
Gain a random bonus effect for each minion of a different type you've played this game.
Yeah, and that card was okay. It wasn't like amazing. It was good, but it gives the same feeling as this card. And if, like, I feel like that's not bad, but that's what that.
Now, different type is different tribe or something.
Yes.
Yeah. A different tribe you play this game. I always feel like those cards, like 1 amalgam band, is hard to slot because you have to play around this so much in deck building. But so just based on the balance of that card, should this be a 7 mana 6/6?
No. Class cards are made to be more powerful.
Slightly more powerful, yeah. Maybe.
Than neutral cards.
Yeah. Because you can put this one in whatever deck you can easily get all those types from, right?
Yep.
So.
Exactly.
Yeah. Cool.
He's doing it. He's doing
the Legion. 3 mana. Summon 3 random minions you've discarded that cost 3 or less. Shuffle a copy of each into your deck.
It's hard to simulate how these cards would actually play, though. In a
So, what were you like? I see it. I can't be like this card. What were you like? What idea were you thinking of with this card? Like in specific?
So this
It's
card,
hard to gauge it.
yeah. So this card is just kind of that mid-game, mid-game card. It's if you've controlled your discards well in the first kind of half the game. When I say half the game, I'm talking like we're at 5 or 6 mana or something like that, and you've discarded a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 6 or 8 cards roughly. You could reasonably like try to play this, get the minions that you want actually, and then still have them back into your deck for a second like round later on.
Okay.
So this is kind of like you play this around the middle part of the game, just to kind of refuel. But also if you've discarded well during the first half, I feel like maybe pull off some good stuff with this card. You don't get the battle cries though, but maybe again, there's gonna be a lot of spells, not a lot of minions here, but maybe with that 10 extra slots, I'm not too sure what you would put here. That you could put some death rattle kind of minions, right? That are 3 or lower, and yeah.
I like
Something
it.
like that.
I just don't know. Like, I just hard to get. I could just say that I can't tell you the power of this card.
That makes sense. I think every single card that's going to interact with the discard is going to be hard to evaluate. So
I'm just trying to like where I was going. This is a better. This is pre-nerf. It's 3 mana originally. Oh, Call to Arms. That's what it is. It used to be 3 mana when it first came out, and it recruited 3 2 or less minions from your deck, and
Yeah.
you played it in Paladin, and it's fucking bonkers.
yeah,
And this is just a better version of that because it's 3 cost or less. So this could go crazy in your aggro deck. But that's okay. That's okay. That's not a bad thing. It's actually okay, I think.
The thing is, one of the other reasons I think Call to Arms would be insane as well is because you are thinning your deck by 3 as well. Whereas this one, it's like you're taking from your discard pile and you're making your deck bigger, although your deck is getting scanned through anyway.
Exactly.
But
so that's why it's doing basically the same thing, except for you've done it in a different fashion.
oh wait,
which is okay.
does recruit trigger battle cries?
No.
Okay.
No,
still
it's
not.
basically the same thing.
It's basically the same thing.
basic.
Yeah. So, yeah. We're just recruiting for the discard paddle, but it's not, by definition, it's not recruit anymore. So I have to word it by summon. Maybe this should be 4.
I think it should be 4.
Yeah, maybe 4.
Because
Maybe I'm underestimating.
3 random. You can. It's like the reason this.
Because you do
why
have
it's
at least
broken-
3 on turn 3. You will have 4 things in the discard pile.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe 4 actually.
Yeah.
I think you just swarm your
So-
board pretty hard.
Imagine turn 3 summon 3 drops. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Colin's laughing.
Exactly.
Colin's like, oh
Yeah.
hell yeah, please.
Yeah. Exactly.
He can't wait to
Yeah,
hit legend with this card.
Dude, you could realistically on turn 2 coin into this and get 3 drops. If you in Disneyland.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
That's crazy.
That makes sense. That is a little
It should
crazy.
be 4 mana. It should
Or
be 4 mana.
summon 2 random minions. Or that costs 2 or less. But I'm gonna leave it 3 because there's a lot of 3 costs in this deck. But maybe 2 random minions instead of 3. I
just know.
I like having.
I just know the way this is too strong. This is too strong.
I think I'll nerf it to 4 mana. I think, or not 5, but 4. The reason why I like the 3 minions is because if you get 3 copies back in your deck, that basically buys you a whole discovery turn, like a whole extra turn,
Yeah.
right? So I like that number. It really rounds out with the deck. So yeah, maybe I just nerf it to 4 mana. I think. Hopefully it's not too broken, and if it's playtested and it's broken, I'll nerf it to 5. We'll see.
2 mana Grand General's Assassin is an epic card. Discover a stealth minion, give it poisonous. Why?
It's good, but why? I
Is
also
it?
agree. It's good.
It's more
It's a-
removable.
Is it just a rogue card? Maybe it's just a rogue card.
It is probably just a
Why-
rogue card.
Just a rogue card.
Is it?
Yes.
It's just
Rogue's
it's
not
just
playing
flavor in
this.
Katarina, but so it kind of has to be Noxus because I can't make a warrior deck without making it warriors this. But I don't know. It's like
feel like
it's
it's
like
bad,
it's like an assassin inside a world of warriors, right? So, yeah.
I
I
think you
don't
think
think
this is
Warrior's
bad,
ever playing it. Or
but
Rogue.
really like the. I personally really like the 2-mana removal into creature that could be good.
But it's not 2-mana removal.
Not an immediate, no.
No, I mean like, it's at least 3 mana.
Fuck. Oh no, this is really bad. You should
Yeah,
be.
you discover the
this is
minion,
really bad.
and you
Yeah, this
just
is-
now have
this
a
is too
minion
slow.
that you have to play now.
This should be 1 mana. This should be 1 mana.
One
Yeah,
mana.
This is bad.
Damn.
This should be 1 mana.
This should
Yeah.
be
That's how
0
bad it is.
mana. Like, bro, it's just bad.
It's just bad.
No, it's bad.
You're
it's
spending 2 mana to get a random stealth minion with poison.
Bad. Yeah. Yeah.
But you
yeah,
still
yeah.
have to spend the mana to play.
Maybe you turn this to 3 mana and you get to put the stealth minion into play for free. Is that
Summon
broken?
a stealth minion with poison.
Yeah. No, dude, like legitimately, dude, this is so bad. This is really bad. This
Even
is
with the-
LeBlanc. This is near LeBlanc.
Oh
First
my
time.
god.
Bad.
Shitting on women again.
Oh
Okay.
my.
there is the aspect of I could just say like summon a random stealth minion, give it poisonous. I could do that. The reason obviously I do want discover is just because we got Swain in the deck, so you are reducing whatever you're discovering. But as you guys said, this is probably like way too slow. Yeah, you could just be like summon a random stealth minion,
Probably.
give it poisonous.
No, absolutely. It's. I think you're going for like aggro, and if you're going for like aggro, I think you want to just be thinking about aggro. So like,
Yeah.
you want to be just summoning minions, and if this summons a minion, and it's big, whoop-de-fucking do.
Yeah. No, fair. So just replace discover with summon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair. Would it still be 2 mana?
No, I think if it's summon a random stealth minion.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
It's random though. I feel like.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but like there's a card like in Death Knight, for example. It's like give a minion poisonous, and it's 2 mana. So this one actually gives you a body too. It doesn't just make something poisonous. So three. I could see it being 3.
let me check standard. Let me check standard stealth minions. There's nothing to worry about for standard stealth minions. You're good.
Yeah, I mean there's no such. I don't think I've ever
You're
seen a
good.
huge stealth minion. Like it's always.
You're good. You're good.
There's
There's
the
nothing to worry
5/5
about.
cat, right? He's always in core.
Wah. That's okay. Okay, like what I said. If he gets
5/5 cat, brother. He's a
but
cat.
that's for 3. For 3. This is why it needs to be for 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Summon stealth minion, give it poisonous, 3 mana. Rogue warrior.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yep.
Nice. I think it's
4 mana, Black Cleaver. Target a friendly minion. Whenever it attacks the enemy hero, your minions gain +1 attack for the rest of the game. I love it! This is a good. This
I
is a
love
cool
it.
card. It is a cool card.
Bro, the Murloc's coming back.
Yep.
On turn 2, you summon a Crab Rider. Turn 3, you coin Black Cleaver, hit face twice. Holy.
Actually big.
He's now at 3/4. You just did 3 damage.
Better,
and
yeah.
You
Enemy, I better have taunt, yeah.
you just had 3 Eliza death rattles.
Yeah, it was like because Eliza is a body with 4. This one you do just have to put it on a body. So I'm like, if you're giving things +1, not +1, sorry, yeah, +1 attack for the rest of the game. Ideally, it would just give whichever minion you give this to, what is known as Mega Taunt, and that you might only be able to get 1, maybe 2 off. This is why I feel like 4 could be balanced for mana. But yeah, more
really
more
cool
aggro.
card. Hey, you know what's funny?
Yeah.
It's pretty balanced. That's like really balanced.
Me read it. Oh my. Fill your board with 1/1 Noxian Barbarians with Rush. When one dies, give its stats to a random friendly minion. 6 mana Barbarian Assault.
Bro's just stroking the fucking Valkyrie card that was in the game before.
The Valkyrie card.
Oh, he hasn't seen it. It's a
No.
warrior card already. Actually, funny enough,
She summoned?
it's a spell. It's a spell that summons 5/1/1 health. 5/1/1 Valkyries. That whenever one dies, it gives +1/+1 to all other Valkyries.
This one is a little bit different though, right?
It is a little bit different,
Because
but it's
one,
basically the same.
yeah, because one you fill so you can get more than 5, and 2 you could transfer to non-Noxin Barbarian, the stats to not just, to another friendly minion, not just Noxin Barbarians, right? So the Valkyries only buff themselves, but this one could
Yes.
potentially buff just another minion you have. But you will get more stats on the Valkyrie though.
Yes, the
generally.
Valkyries get really big.
Yeah. They get bigger.
Trial by fire, trial by fire, trial by fire. It's a 7-mana card. Trial by fire.
So actually, is my card stronger or is that card stronger? My card's technically stronger, no?
Yes, but I think this card is weak. No, at 7 mana.
So I did a better job balancing. Hell
Yeah, I think this is a better card. Yeah, there it
I
is.
found it.
Yeah.
Holy.
Now imagine,
One spelled Valkyr.
imagine you had a.
Oh,
Some-
Valkyr. Sorry.
Oh my god. Yeah, no wonder I couldn't find it.
Oh man.
Oh my
I'm
god.
dumb.
Now imagine you got some Black Cleaver procs too.
That's hilarious.
I played a lot of this card. That's the only reason I remember it. It's really good. It was really good in the and when it was played.
I think if you get a couple Black Cleaver procs too, this just becomes a little bit insane.
Well, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, this is good with Black Cleaver, and Black Cleaver is like a really fun card. That's perfectly. And at 4 mana, I think it's literally perfectly balanced because when the minion attacks, it should, before dealing damage, buff itself.
Yeah.
Well, how Black
Yeah,
Cleaver
yeah.
works.
Yeah.
So, I really do like this. It's a cool card.
Hell yeah.
So it is Barbarian Assault as well. 4 mana, tradable Counterfeit Merchants. Shuffle. It is a legendary spell that shuffles a 1-cost 1/1 copy of every minion on the board into your deck. This is ass. You could have made this a regular spell. For your archetype.
Yeah.
You could have put 2 of these into your deck.
I was afraid of the power creep of this card because
It-
I've seen game modes in Hearthstone where like it was like all cards are 1/1 cost 1 and they just have the same effect, and that game mode was absolutely bonkers and broken. And
So
so,
the-
I was a
the-
bit afraid
the
of the
leaps-
power of this card.
The leaps and bounds you have to get are insane. First, you gotta have the mana to play those cards. Then you've gotta play those cards. Then you've gotta draw this card. Then you've gotta play this card. And then you've gotta draw the shitty fucking 1/1 draw. This card's really bad. It's a really bad card. I like it. You could have just made it a. This is like the power level is literally rare. This is like Dead Man's Hand. This reminds me of Dead Man's Hand, which was 2 mana.
Shuffle a
Golden
copy of your
Squire,
hand
yes.
into your deck. Okay.
Yeah. So like.
It's also a warrior card. Wait, I'm bang on.
Yeah,
What
that's
the
what I'm saying.
fuck?
It's like this is just why I was so sure about how bad this card was, because I already played with Dead Man's Hand a lot, and
Yeah.
Dead Man's Hand is a lukewarm card. So if this is at 4 mana, this is pretty shit. This could be
Wait,
2 mana
isn't
fittable.
Dead Man's Hand the answer to having Mel in your hand turn 1?
It is, but you're talking about wild. Like, so at 3, it seemed really bad at 3. I'm just okay. The effect that you want to play here is good because you are already discarding a lot of the cards that you are. I want to say positive things about the card because I've just shit the fuck out on it.
It's fine. It doesn't have feelings, dog.
No, but it is like it makes sense. I see what you're going for.
Yeah.
Like it's
And it is stronger than Dead Man's Hand because everything is one cost. It is 1/1 though, but it is one cost compared to Dead Man's Hand, which is just a copy.
And the cards that you play are cards that you want to be playing because you've picked them out of the cards that you've discarded already. So these are cards that you're shuffling back in your deck that you want to play again.
Yeah.
So like, it makes sense. I just feel like it's way too big at 4 mana.
Yeah.
Could be even 2 with tradable and
Jesus.
be a normal spell. And I think still it would be a lukewarm.
2 mana tradable. Okay. If we went from 4 mana legendary to 2 mana common card. Okay, good.
Colton, am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
Okay, that's all I need to hear.
Okay. Okay.
3 mana, Goredrinker weapon for warrior. This gains attack equal to fatigue damage you take. Quick draw, lifesteal. This is really good in the deck you made because you're gonna be no cards on turn 8. So
True.
this is good. This is good.
This
Plus-
is Gucci, man.
Yeah. You take fatigue damage, but you heal it back if you get it through Medarda Crest, or if you just draw it. But you can just draw it, leave it on, and then.
I almost
That's it.
say that like you could pick this if there was no other better picks, but you would almost want to intentionally discard this so that you draw it off Medarda Crest.
Yeah. Because I think the problem is you kind of want to use this as late as possible because you don't want to accidentally be equipping Ironspike Whip, right? Because then you would just replace this by accident. So you just got to be careful there if you're running both those weapons.
And by the way you play Medarda Crest is you always keep it in your hand, and you play it as your last card. You do not need to play it as a quest.
Yeah, I don't need to have it on passive. The only reason why you would do that is if you really want to proc the spell burst on Mel, but you could just keep it in your hand, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As I think that's I was thinking about this yesterday. I was thinking about all the interactions with the cards and stuff. But yeah.
So is this the only good weapon I have? Well, actually, besides Ironspike, but
No,
Was it
Ironspike
decent?
and this is good.
okay, cool.
Both of those are good. I think Ironspike beats this because it just like how it is amazing. I love it. It is the way it is.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
value on Ironspike is peak.
It is pretty.
Yeah.
Plus, you get attack with, Ambessa. So it's just like
This-
you could just start hitting people hard.
This feels like the obligated weapon given to warrior. The other one feels like a mechanic that you were cooking on. Like
Yeah.
this feels like this had to be given because of what you were doing. The other one feels like you were big braining it. I don't know how to say it other than
Yeah,
that.
I mean, Ironspike is the first 3 quarters of the game, and this is the last quarter of the game, right?
Yeah.
So you got
yeah.
kind of like, yeah. Cool. That's pretty much exactly what I wanted to do with it. And I think honestly, guys, I saved the best card for last. I don't know if you guys want to guess what the champion's going to be.
Holy, who could it be?
Actually, the one who guesses it gets to read it, okay? This magnificent final card.
Is it Riven?
It is not Riven. Colton.
is it Samira?
It is... No, Samira was Mercenaries for Hire.
Fudge.
Is it Cassiopeia?
No.
No.
Oh.
It's Draven.
It is Draven. Congratulations, Colton! All right.
that makes
I'm
sense,
like,
that makes
okay,
sense.
so we have his pit.
Go for it.
We have Darius. We have Black Cleaver. We've got Armor Pen. 3 mana, 3/3. Draven the Showboat. Battle Cry. If you won your previous game, deal damage to the enemy hero equal to the number of cards in your hand.
This card is funny.
So
You know what's great? In Legends of Runeterra, Draven's a 3 mana 3/3. I'm pretty sure.
Oh shit, huge.
he is. Yeah, I think so. I like it, but I think it fundamentally breaks the laws of the game.
What do you mean?
Yeah, 3 mana. It's also the same picture.
Oh yeah.
I mean, your win and loss ratio should not affect the status of a card.
There was a card that was banned, that was the opposite. It was this game. It was like this card gains +1/+1 for every game you've lost.
Yeah, I remember
But
that.
you can lose on purpose. But how do you win on purpose? And so this is the opposite, where like if you won, this is a cool card. If not, it's kind of a deadbeat card. But I thought it was funny. I do think it's really stupid to have like, if you lose, this card does something because you can lose on purpose. You could just go in. You could just go in casual play and just like concede. But you can't really do that by winning. Like you actually have to win.
This is
But
only in half of your deck. And you just have a duplicate of all your decks without Draven in it. So that if you lost, you play the one without Draven until you win, and then you play the deck with Draven.
That's true.
actually, yeah, that doesn't actually.
That gets around the
That does get around, because I do want Draven to be in the deck that won. That's the whole point, right?
Oh, you know what? To make it even more Draven, put it if I won the game. If I won your last game. Like
that is
him
so bad.
specifically,
It's so bad,
if he killed.
No, that's way too bad. That's
so
terrible.
bad.
Although
And
I
then he
will
does
say,
damage,
you Medarda
no,
Crest
fix
into
this.
Draven and you go for 9, so it's kind of
No,
crazy.
quite literally, this is it. If I was in your deck and you won your previous game, deal damage equal to the hero equals another card in your hand.
Yeah.
That's it.
Let's say it works like that.
Why's it got me number of cards in hand?
I mean, it's
Showboating. That makes sense. No,
it's
That makes
showboat.
no
It's
sense.
showboating. It's like you just it's like you're kind of cashing in. Also, it's like kind of like the mechanic. But also, first of all, it works with Medarda Crest as well. I feel like it's a good variance of damage. Like it's like 4 to 9 damage for a really specific effect. Could be crazy, could be medium. I was like, you know what? I kind of like this. I was looking for a number, and I feel like number of cards in hand was pretty cool for this. So.
But it doesn't work with Medarda Crest.
yes it does.
No, this has no discard like effect, so you don't want to discard it, but your hand needs to be empty.
No, quite literally. You just play Medarda Crest, draw 10 cards, make sure you've discarded Draven, play Draven, deal 9 damage.
Yep.
But
That's the
if you
combo.
discard Draven, it doesn't do anything.
You discard Draven for the purpose of dealing 9 damage when you get Medarda Crest. That's what
But
I
what
say.
if you need to discard it? But there's other things that you want to discard.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
true, but
you're discarding a lot of
there's lots
stuff.
of cards.
It's just
You wanna discard
you're
lots of
discarding a
stuff.
lot of cards, just including Draven.
I feel like that's the
Plus-
purpose. I felt like that was the
Plus, what if you get you can play this like 3 times technically. You've
remember,
got Lead the Legion. He puts it back in
And
your
you-
deck. You've got
Yeah, I was gonna say counterfeit mechanics or merchants.
Merchants,
Merchants.
you got
Yeah,
Medarda
you know.
Crest.
You
Yeah.
go. Look, you keep this, right? Say if you want to do what you want to do, Colton, is keep it and play it all through 3. And we do
What the
that.
fuck was that voice?
Well, it's just because like I don't know. I feel like that's if there's no other way to play this other than Medarda Quest. But I feel like there's no other. He wants to do something like, what do you want to do with this, Colton? Other than that, like I don't see the.
I don't know. You have to discard the card, but it doesn't do anything when it's discarded. So the only reason you're discarding it is to do the one effect with one card.
Yeah, or potentially multiple times, but yeah, it'd just be. I mean, there you need to have certain amount of cards that you want to discard and some you don't want to discard. I think this one is Draven is one of those easy to discard cards, and then you just get it back later. You can go for lethal later too.
Draw for 6. Turn 2 7. Turn 3's 8. 7 damage face on turn 3. Is that good enough?
It's pretty good.
'Cause I'm trying to think like, what if we just have it in other decks that don't have any of the other cards? You know? What if this
It
is
might be
just
just-
an aggro?
Oh,
Well,
just-
that's
just
okay.
in an
But
aggro
see,
deck,
that's
yeah.
okay.
7
That's
damage,
okay.
Turn 3.
Good-
That's good.
Building cards that are playable in other decks are okay. That's okay.
Yeah. That's good.
I just feel
I
like
think it's
I think it's really good. I think it's a playable
Yeah.
legendary.
Hell yeah. There's
I just feel like the only
One of the
thing is, I
records.
just feel like if you won your previous game, that's just like a weird. If a new player gets into the game and experiences this card, this is something Hearthstone has tried to steer away from. If they've experienced this card, they're like, "How did I lose?" Like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like that's a new player would ask that. You know what I mean?
I'm not afraid. I'm not a coward. I feel like this card is fine though.
I know you aren't, but I'm saying
yeah.
Hearthstone is.
Yeah. Again, I think it's. I definitely need to.
Yep.
Me is bolded and italic with an exclamation
Sure.
mark.
Yeah.
Nice.
Golden Italic.
Actually, I'm hero. Do the same.
I mean, it's
Oh,
Draven.
it's just-
Draven always talks about himself. So you don't have to say this card, just say him. He's
Him.
also a legendary. He's a person. So quite literally, he will say, if you won your last game with me in your deck.
Ooh.
Because
Yeah.
he's cocky. He only talks about himself.
True, actually. That's some flavor.
Yeah.
It is some. It is LOR coded a little bit, but saying I. But no, I mean, it works. It works. I think people will still understand the card, and that's the whole point of Hearthstone.
Yeah.
If you won your previous game with me in your deck. I got a question for you guys. Let's say, we do kind of roughly all the balance changes that we talked about. What deck would you most be interested to play with? The Warlock or the Noxus Warriors?
Probably Warrior.
I think you printed Warlock cards that feel like already made Warlock cards,
Mhm.
and then you printed cards in Warrior that feel new to Warrior. So I think I have to agree with Colton. I think I would pick Warrior.
Oh, shit. I think playing with... Yeah, the Warrior seems really interesting.
Yes.
And I feel like I would... Yeah, I think I would like to play more initially with Warrior, but I think long term I would like to play with the Warlock cards. I like big things. It's pretty straightforward sometimes, So,
You
but
don't like
Warlock,
big
I mean, this Warrior has a lot of cool mechanical stuff in it, right?
Yeah, like
So I think,
this is, you know what this reminds? It feels.
and it
like
still has
the
10 slots
skill
for
ceiling.
imagination for sure.
The skill ceiling in the Warrior deck is higher. No offense. And
Yeah.
then the Warlock deck that you made, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like that. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I like about it.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as you have to make like a Highlander deck, like you still have to slide like 10 more cards to this deck, so you gotta like figure out how you're gonna make this work.
And Wild, you could actually make a 40 card deck with.
Right. So you can extend
And that would
yourself by
actually-
at least 3 turns, yeah.
Exactly.
At
and
least
that's
3
enough to
turns and then
play-
plus all the things, yeah.
That's enough to play the 10 drop without taking any damage.
Yeah.
Which then it could be used for ways to heal you from lower to higher. Like, it's just really cool. I like the concept of the Warrior.
Cool. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Well, fuck. Well, that's about it. We've run through all of the new Noxus cards.
Quick.
Holy crap.